I have spent time learning French, which is really, really difficult. I thoroughly applaud and I'm so impressed by my friends from China who have come here speaking English as a second language. They work so hard and they do so well in school, and when I talk to them as friends, and I've been always very impressed by them.
Today, when I think about China, the first thing that comes to my mind is the Chinese New Year and the dragon dances and the great food and getting together and eating a lot of dim sum and fun things like that. But at the same time, when I think about China, I think I should have learned Mandarin or Cantonese because I feel I am not prepared for China to be the ruler of this world. I should have learned Chinese.
When I think about China, I tend to associate with its rich culture and history. And when I think about the Chinese people, I immediately associate with the creativity they have.
I think China is an amazing country full of really industrious people, and I think everyone's really excited to see what kind of innovations they come up with in the future.
Right, so Chinese people, coming to our house, I've been able to have the pleasure to actually meet a lot of Chinese people, and my favorite Chinese person is Anthony Tam. I had the privilege to work with him last year on the Residence Council, and I'm very proud of him as the Residence Council president this year. I think that I'm very fortunate to have met so many people and feel that I can't wait to go to China and meet more.
Well, China is a really complicated country because you got many languages, cultures inside. Although it's a one political party country, it got and communist one. It's more open to the market than many other countries. So and it got a human rights problem. So it's interesting.
When I was a little girl, my nanny was from China, and she basically was such a big part of my life and my development, and she would sing traditional Chinese songs to me and prepare Chinese food for me, and so for me, like, that's always been my first association with China and the Chinese people. What like a wonderful second mom she was to me.
Cheers. So what do you think about China? I guess big country, great food, and I think I have to say this, beautiful women.
Through my interaction with the Chinese residency at the International House, I've learned a lot, from them about the culture, their beliefs, and it is admirable. These are individuals that are very humble. They take interest in getting to know you, and quite frankly, similar to the African culture. In terms of China, China quest for natural resources has led to a lot of Chinese entrepreneurs and the government dealing with individuals on the African continent. This is something that I think is good for the continent long term. In the short term, we just have to figure out ways how both parties could design a win-win strategy.
The first thing I think about China is that they are a communist country, and other things which come to my mind about China are like they are like the next big superpower of the world, maybe in 20 years time. But one of the bad things about China is that they don't have like total freedom, like total democracy. Me coming from India, for me like democracy is like one of the big things and freedom of expression. But I guess from what I hear in the media, that's a little bit lagging over there. Like, so yeah, these are like a couple of things which come to mind about China.
China no conozco mucho, pero lo poquito que conozco, su comida es muy rica, su sabor muy rico, y las personas de China que yo conozco, muy buenas personas, muy lindas mujeres.
What do I think about Chinese people? I don't know too much about their history, and for that I am grateful to be a part of the Chinese Cultural Hour just to be exposed a little more to it. And at the same time, I feel like it's a whole new world of possibilities of learning what's out there apart from what I know right now. So I look forward to, learning more as I'm getting more informed about it.
Chinese people are very ambitious, very dynamic, hard workers. They don't sleep at all. They have a very nice culture, which I really appreciate. Very good food, and they are people very easy to understand. Not so much Chinese, and not as much communist as you can imagine. So yeah, that's it. Cici.
I'd like to say hi to all the people of China and tell you that I think you should do exactly what the proud people of Tunisia and Egypt are doing right now, and get into the streets and demand that you choose your own leaders. China belongs to you, not the Chinese Communist Party, and it's about time you tell them that. Good luck.